I greet you in the love, in the light of the Ultimate One Creator. This is, some parts are going to be funny, some parts are going to be sad in this video, but I just want to talk something about what's happened in me home life. Well, I was at my house on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. The days are going to be a bit muddled up, right? But I was at my house, minding my own business, when I bang at the door, and then a neighbour from over the road was at the door, called LF. It's still an ongoing investigation, apparently. So, you know, I've got to choose my words carefully because I'll be the one that's in trouble, as usual. But I don't mind that, because when they wanting to rough me up and one thing and another and drill all the locks in 5 locks when you only needed to drill 1 lock, you know, causing as much damage as they can in the house. God knows what's gone missing, you know. And these are the people who are set to look after us all when you realise the Nazis are in town. You know. Anyway, I was awakened, I think it was Thursday, Friday morning, by a lovely lady officer in a squad car. And I'm looking at this squad car and I think, there's something funny about this picture. Hang on a minute, where's my car? So I realised my car had been stolen. I thought, oh, I have memories about this car. The night before, anyway, the day before, 24 hours previous to this, there was a knock at the door. A neighbour over the road, LF, ongoing investigation, can't say the full name, LF, everybody will know if they want to watch this video and understand what actually happened. Listen, every word I say, I'll stand on the Bible and say this, and I give thanks for that. You know, no one else will stand up to me and say this is not true. Put it that way. No one, they just wouldn't be able to. I'll hit him with so many facts that I'll tie the scale in knots. Anyway, so cut long story short, because it is a bit of a story. I'm in the house on my own, just chilling, minding my own business. I'm burning a little spliff. I've got a little bit of, thingy going. Next salute, there's a bang at the door. So I goes, looks out the window and sees it's Leanne. I better be careful of that. I'll get into trouble. LF. Anyway, so I thought, I wonder what she's doing. I looked up, my phone was in another room. So I looked at the phone, there's 50. I had missed calls. I think that's strange. Someone who doesn't ring me very often, you know, she's a neighbour. And a neighbour at that. She sort of reminds me of Amy Winehouse. You know, just an absolute joy to be around, really. I've got nothing really bad to say against her personally, really. But, you know, one is troubled a little bit, but, you know, she's part ends Amy Winehouse by far. Listen, the girl's unreal. So, I just thought ignore her like that. Then the next minute, I had a board up at my window. One of my windows got broke. I broke it to get in because I locked the keys out one thing and another. Anyway, so there was a board up at the window. So she clocked the board, didn't she? And she ripped the board off, put her head through the window and started trying to climb in the house. So I'm on the other side of the window. All right, Leanne. LF, should I say. So I just starts giggling because you've got to admire the balls of her, you know. I didn't answer the door, so she climbed through the window. Perfect sense. Anyway, so she climbed through the window. So Leanne, go up to the front door, open the door, but yeah, what's going on here? She said, I've had your nana over. She called over to see you, and you must have been asleep, and one thing and another. And so we've taken her home. So I went, how are you? Oh, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. My nana's 90-year-old. I give thanks for you taking her in and bringing her home. You know, but anyway, then it just all went west. She drank a bottle of red wine, a bottle of what is this? Tequila Rose, and a bottle of rosé. There might be another bottle there. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. I dare even go in the house. Yeah, so she wallops all these. I have a little sip. I put a little sip of 1 glass of red wine. That's all I drink. I don't like drinking in the house indoors, so I don't drink indoors just to be sociable. I have a little drink. Then about 1 o'clock in the morning, I put a partner's banging on the door. Get home, you! And of course, Leanne doesn't want to go. She wants to stay drinking, which I can understand that. Having the problems that she's got. She's in and out of rehab for alcoholism and drugs, I believe. Which I've got problems with them myself. Well, not with alcohol so much, but with drugs, you know. Anyway, so, you know, I'm burning a spliff. That's my carry on, you know. I like burning a weed. And so we just ignore him for a little bit, you understand? And I said, well, you know, just go home, you'll be all right. She said, no, he'll be going mad and blah, blah. Anyway, next cut a long story short, I look out the window again. I seen Michael pick a piece of wood up. He hit the windscreen first. Then he hit the side window and smashed it. Then quickly ran over to his house, or hopped over to his house. And I just looked out the window. I giggled. I sort of understood it, if you know what I mean. I know it's smashing my property, and he had no right to do that. It doesn't justify what he did. Anyway, so I thought, I'll deal with that tomorrow, if you know what I mean. So I just tear around and start my spliff, you know, chilling out for the evening. Anyway, I woke up about, I don't know, can't have been, I was like half asleep. Leanne said, oh, I'm going now. I said, all right, see you later, sweet. She left with my mobile phone and my keys. And obviously, my car disappeared. They tried to blame it onto Michael. But I know Michael personally. Michael can drive a car. You know, I've known Michael for years. Been our boyfriend 15 years. He's a smashing lad. This kid wants a medal. The daughter and the mother are trying to turn it all onto Michael. But it wasn't Michael. It wasn't Michael. He smashed the car window, but he didn't steal the car. It was Leanne with balls of steel. She's never drove a car before, to my knowledge. I don't know this. To my knowledge, I've never seen her drive a car. She just got in the car. Got in the car. Now we know it. I suspect it. I've not seen the CCTV, but the CCTV of it. She gets in the car, starts the car, which she has no right driving. She never had any permission off the driver. I never give her any permission. I didn't even know it was gone till the morning, till the Bobby's knocked on the door. Said, your car's in Ron Perry's. Yeah. I'm ready now. We'll just put it on the put it there. I'll come up now. Thanks, Dad. So, where it just went bad for this wee one is the car, the stealing, you know, the drinking, I suppose, when you're supposed to be in rehab. You know, I can't call a girl for that. Like, I know the girl's got problems, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, I just want a quick resolution to this slight problem. But, you know, I'm still without a car through no fault of my own. Right? I'm still without a car through no fault of my own. Which this car's getting used. I take my 90-year-old nan to all her appointments in it. I need a car. I need a car back. And when when the police said to me, I was thinking, oh, what do I do here? Do I say it to the police who was in the house, who had access to the keys? You know, obviously I didn't know the mobile phone had gone. I just found out the keys had gone. You know, I was a bit disorientated, so I said to the cop, yeah, I had a drink last night in here, but the person where I fell asleep disappeared with the key. Anyway, and I went, it was one of the neighbours, so I never told them then. I don't regret that. It was just, when a police officer bamboozles you, the last thing you start saying is, you know. So anyway, I goes over to Leanne's. Anyway, Leanne's mum starts verbally attacking me through the door. She doesn't come to the door out. Starts screaming. Starts screaming, and I'm like, look, I only want my keys back so I can go and get my car. You know, she didn't steal your car at all, This lady's called Dee. Listen, I admire how blatant you can overlook everything she does with no disregard to the rest of the world and the facts and the reality. I admire your love as a mother. I don't have anything against you. I'll never have anything against you. When buses roll through, can't mess with my old crew. Do you understand? I don't mind. I like that. I think that's perfectly normal. You know, she wants to protect her daughter to what she's done. I understand it. I get it. I don't have a problem with it. But when I think she sort of overstepped the mark, like after taking the car, after wouldn't give me the keys back, the police got the keys back off her in the end. You know, we just want the keys back so I can go get the car, you know what I mean? And actually the car's probably going to be written off. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. I don't want it back after it's been stolen, crashed into all sorts. I don't. So anyway, so cut a long story short, this car's been stolen. She's come over to the house. But what else she's also done is she's after this event, and between me getting arrested, which I got arrested about 24 hours previous to her stealing the car, something like that. After she stole the car, for criminal damage and apparently threats to kill. When all day I was in the front garden laughing and joking about it. Then the next morning I get up and I want to kill someone. Think about it. You know, I can't stand people that want to tell lies just to cover up their problems. Do you understand? Regardless, they thought it was a good idea to get in their car and take their daughter to my 90-year-old nana's and give her clothes of Leanne's and say, can you give our Leanne an alibi to the police when she was in your grandson's house? Honestly, I just don't know. I mean, I know she was drunk. I get it. She's not thinking straight. Why my 90-year-old nana would give her a false alibi. Leanne blatantly said to her, I know I didn't stay here, but could you say to my husband, my boyfriend, that asked my boyfriend in the police, I'm assuming, would you like give her a false alibi? Listen, I don't know what anyone did, but my nana's not going to give you a false alibi because you stole a grandson's car. She ain't going to do that. And in fact, unfortunately, I'm going to have to get my nana to stand in court and say this. She's dragging my 90-year-old nana into your, I would say, absolute array. You know, I don't want to swear. I don't want to glorify drug taking. But cannabis is a herb and it's a medicine. Stop it if you think anything else. You know, 3/4 of the world says it's medicine. It cures cancer. And I reckon it's the answer to Leanne's problems if she ever went down that road. It might make her stop drinking. You know, no one gets arrested. No one goes stealing cars when they're smoking weed, do they? It can't be asked. They're just like, chill, mother. You know what I mean? I'm just so cool, man. I don't give a shit, do they? But anyway, you know, it's only a suggestion. I'm not a doctor, so I can't prescribe anything. But I love you still, people. And I can't wait till we have a laugh about this, because that's all it's worth doing. It's just a crazy night out with Amy Winehouse. What the fucking hell? She's unreal. She's unreal. But it's a giggle. You know, I love all her family. You know, I talk to, you know, Lynn passing, nice neighbours. You know, I'm honoured to live round them. I really are. Despite what she's done to me. I know she stole my car. I get that. And, you know, but the bit afterwards was the bit where you'd overstep the mark. Trying to get my nana to lie for you. She's 90. Not 9. She's wise to you, you understand? But, you know, I have to ask my nana to relay this back to the police, because this is shocking. Going to her house and trying to pressure my nana into saying that she stayed here on the settee, just so she can get an alibi for the police and her husband and her boyfriend, which, by the way, needs a medal for this, going out with this lass, because she's a car crash. They've got 3 sons. I often give the sons a little tenner here and there, a little bob. I love them. One of the sons is a great footballer. I've taken to his football matches, you know, just to give the dad a lift, you know. I'm so grateful for them. They're a great family. I want to see them back together. You know, I don't want to see them apart. I think they're a great family, you know, and, you know, despite Leanne's problems, you know, I give thanks, I give praises for living around them, to be honest. Because, you know, as I've lived in that house, not on 20 years, you know, she lived in the corner, and, you know, quite a bit older than her, of course, but, you know, it's been an honour to live around this way, and I love it. As crazy as it is. But, you know, if you invite Amy Winehouse, Parkins' original Amy Winehouse, for a drink in your house, well, I didn't even invite her. She just put her head through the door and just said, hello. You know, like that. You know, I can't remember what film it is. I think it's called Psycho, the film, where he puts his head through the door, he chops the door open with an axe, then puts his head through the door. She did that scene. Hello. I'm coming in. Dead or alive. Oh, she's a character. She is a character. You know, honestly, I don't usually have drinks with her, and I won't be having another one for a little wee while, but, you know, if you're going to have a drink, get Amy Winehouse round. Anyway, blessed love, people, in it's that. It's a lassie. I love you all, people. Peace and love, eh?